A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In this video lecture, we will discuss how to find the characteristic of a number and how to find the logarithm of any number. First, we will discuss how to find the characteristic of a number. So, there are two rules to find the characteristic of a number. The first one is if any number which is greater than 1, the characteristic of that number is equal to number of digits on the left side of the decimal point and that number minus 1. For example, if we have a number which consists of 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we see decimal point, so the decimal point in this number is here. Now we count the number of digits on the left side of the decimal point. So the number of digits are 1, 2, 3, 4. Total number are 4. Now we subtract 1 from 4, which is equal to 3. So the characteristic of this number is equal to 3. If the number consists of 2, 3.78, so the number of digits on the left side of the decimal point, so here the number of digits are 1, 2. Minus 1. Now we subtract 1 from 2. So the characteristic of this number is equal to 1. 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. Second rule, if the number less than 1, if any number which is less than 1, the characteristic of that number is equal to minus number of zeros immediately following the decimal point plus 1. For example, if we have a number which consists of 0.00034, so first we put minus into number of zeros 1, 2, 3. Total number of zeros are 3 plus 1. So the characteristic of this number is equal to 3 plus 1, 4, minus 4. And we can also write 8 4 bar. We can also find the characteristic of any number directly. For example, if the number consists of 2, 3, 4, 5, so we move the decimal point from here to here to remain only one non-zero digit to the left side of the decimal point. So the characteristic of this number is equal to 1, 2, 3. We move the decimal point 3 places, so the characteristic of this number is 3. When we move the decimal point to the left side, so its sign will be positive, and if we move the decimal point to the right side, its sign will be negative. For example, if we have a number which consists of digits 0.00034, so we move the decimal point from here to remain only one non-zero digit on the left side of the decimal point. So we move to the left side, so here to the left side, the characteristic of this number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4, because we move the decimal point to the left side. If a number consists of 2.3, so the characteristic of this number is equal to 0 because we does not need to move the decimal point. Now we discuss how to find the logarithm of any number. The first one is log of 2476. Solution: log of 2476. First we find the characteristic of this number. So the characteristic of this number is we move the decimal point from here to here. So we move the decimal point to the left side and we move the decimal 3 place value. So the characteristic of this number is 1, 2, 3. Characteristic of this number is 3. Now we find the mantissa. We use log table. We see 24. Now we see 24 on 7 column, and then we see 24 in the difference table and 6 column. (24) and 7. (24) and 7 column, which is equal to 3927. 3927. Now we see it on the difference table. In 6 column, which is equal to 11. So we add 3927 with 11, 1, 7 plus 1 which is equal to 8, 2 plus 1 which is equal to 3, and 9 and 3. So the mantissa of this number is 0.3938, and we know that log of any number is equal to characteristic plus mantissa. So we add characteristic which is equal to 3 with mantissa. So log of 2476 is equal to characteristic which is equal to 3 plus mantissa, which is equal to 3.3938. Next question, log of 0.006735. First we find the characteristic of this number, which is equal to 0, 1, 2. We move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places, and we move it to the right side. So the characteristic of this number is equal to -3 or 3 bar. Now we find the mantissa. So we use log table. We see 76 in 3 column, and then we see 76 in the difference table in 5 column. 76 in 3 column, which is equal to 8280. 8280. Now we see it on the difference table in 5 column, which is equal to 3 in 5 column, which is equal to 3. So we add 3 with 8280. So we add 8280 with 3, which is equal to 8283. Thus the logarithm of 0.006735, which is equal to characteristic point mantissa. So characteristic, which is equal to -3, and mantissa is equal to 8283. Thus logarithm of this number, which is equal to -3.8283. Now we find the logarithm of another number, which is equal to log of 2.4. So here the characteristic is equal to 0, because we does not move the decimal point to any side. So the characteristic of 2.4 is equal to 0. Now to find the mantissa, we use log table. We see 24 in 0 column. We see 24 in 0 column. In 0 column, 24 in 0 column, which is equal to 3802. 3802. Thus the logarithm of 2.4 is equal to characteristic point mantissa, or we add characteristic with and mantissa. So the log of 2.4, which is equal to characteristic 0 and mantissa 0.3802. This is the log of 2.4.